Moving on to the 7th out of 8 series previews. The next one will come out after the second period of the Lightning versus Blue Jackets game. Currently watching that right now. Anyways, got to do this really quickly. It is the Boston Bruins and the Carolina Hurricanes series preview. Now, let's get into this one. So, Boston, I'll go into both teams here. So, Carolina, of course, they swept the New York Rangers, which, thank you. That's probably what the Rangers are saying, thank you. And now he is, they move on to play the Boston Bruins, the first team in the entire the entire league. Now, the Bruins came out a few days ago with Marchand and a few of the Bruins came out to Garask also, saying that, okay, this is real hockey now. We're going to be a completely different team. I am going to say this. It's going to be I'm going to be very disappointed. I might be mad even. And I'm not even a Bruins fan. I'm going to be pretty disappointed if this team does, not necessarily, they don't have to win game 1, Boston, but after this abysmal round robin, I would be very disappointed if Boston doesn't come into game 1, let alone every single game, and play well, play a full 60 minutes, defend your goaltender, defend your defense, have a powerhouse offense. If they can do all that, boom, you'll win the game. You'll win the series. But if you play like you did in the round robin, you'll get swept. There's no doubt in my mind. You would get swept. 100%. I'm sorry if you hear that vibrating. But anyways, I think that Boston can still pull out the dub. With the team that they have, people underestimate Carolina. People underestimate Carolina, though. I will say that. I hope Carolina wins. I'm not that big of a fan of Boston, yet I'm wearing Boston merchandise right now. I'm not that big of a fan of Boston, but I still got to do the series previews and stuff. So with that, I think that Boston will still pull out the win. They have very key players on their team: Brad Marchand, Patrice Bergeron, Tuukka Rask. They have all those players. I think that they can beat the Hurricanes, but I could see the Hurricanes winning as well. Excuse me, voice crack. And now I'm hiccuping again. That's wonderful. But burping. Sorry. I think that this will be a very tough series. Carolina has a lot to prove ever since they got swept by Boston back in 2019. I think that Carolina, if they work hard, they could probably pull out the dub, but I still think Boston. I still think that Boston will, without a doubt, pull out the win in this series. So yeah, that is the preview for the Boston Bruins versus Carolina Hurricanes series. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 400 subscribers by the end of the year. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.